Besides Tesla's factory and the Disney resort, Shanghai is also home to the Chinese operations of several multinational companies. But their operations in what was usually a bustling financial center have come to a halt after the city saw a spike in COVID-19 cases. Overall, Tesla has effectively lost about 12 days of vehicle production in recent weeks.
Shanghai, where companies like Tesla have their manufacturing bases accounting for a huge amount of factory activities in China, or roughly around 11% of the total. Core components are also produced in these areas. The shutdown has led to the suspension of production of core components, bringing uncertainties in the production and operation of other enterprises.
Supply chain of foreign companies are largely in normal operation. The current lockdown in Shanghai have mostly affected residential areas and city services, but when it comes to factories in suburbs, they are prioritized in COVID control.
Some companies have been able to shift production to factories outside lockdown zones, but face challenges in getting shipments to export gateways.
Many enterprises have some inventories, so if the goods can continue to be rolled out, the entire production can be restored to a reasonable state soon. At present, the impact on enterprise production mainly depends on full production recovery and normal logistics operations.
The lockdown in Shanghai began March 28th. The lack of trucking services and labor has lowered port productivity by 30% in the past week, according to data provided by Everstream Analytics.
The biggest bottleneck right now for foreign companies is there is a shortage of truck drivers to ship goods to and from the Shanghai port. The delay is usually around 2 weeks. And for some of those firms, they feel the need to close down some of the production lines. But we need to be clear that this is not only because of COVID. Even before the current episode of lockdown, some factories have already decided to close down at least partially of their production lines in order to deal with the surging commodity prices.
Most of the companies say that the local government is helping coordinate solutions to the problem. They have been following instructions from local authorities to overcome the difficulties together. Many carriers have diverted shipments to the port of Ningbo, while some others are using barges or railways to reach goods to ports for transport to consignees.